Yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo.
Finally and forever. Episode 8.
Big 8.
Diablo.
Certified 8.
My brother FAYN.
We here.
Kioscogod. Ya tú sabes que es la que hay.
FAYN, certified. Y'all know the fucking vibes.
Yo, so once again, thank you to everybody sharing, subscribing, commenting. We love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yo, without y'all support, we ain't going nowhere. So really, really, really appreciate you. Smash that subscribe, smash the like, put the notification bell. Because we on, yo. You know what I'm saying? We consistent. Every week dropping.
I was just about to say, like, I know niggas wanted to see us fall. Like, I bet you that shit don't last. I bet you they won't get past episode 3.
Yo, the hater drip. You know what I'm saying? The
big
hater
8.
drip.
That's why it's big 8. It's a big episode 8. You feel me?
Yo, so, you know what I mean? You know how it is with the finally and forever vibes. You know what I'm saying? You know, usually we just freestyle these episodes.
Facts.
So we was talking before the camera started rolling. You know what I'm saying? Big rolling.
Big rolling.
Big rolling.
Rolling.
Creativity process when making music. I was telling you, yo, and some of you artists are out there going to understand what I'm talking about. So I've been going through a little slump with the writer's block. Meaning, like, I get home, you know, I produce my own shit, so at least that I'm goodies, you know what I'm saying? So I throw the beat on, boom, boom, boom.
And you try to record yourself.
Yeah, that's a
not,
fact.
That's not.
Yeah. And I mix my own shit. I'm starting to master my own shit. So
talk your shit.
Yeah, bro, one man machine. You know what I'm saying? So, but bro, it's like, you know, lately, man, like I've been trying to write. You know what I'm saying? But like, I haven't really been on my, you know what I'm saying? On my creative juices flowing. You feel me? Like the music, like the muse is there, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
The motivation.
Like, no. The motivation is still there. Like I'm actually hungrier than ever. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Like the way that like my structure is coming out and the way that I'm spitting is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not catching the vibes correctly. So I wanted to ask you, like, you know what I mean? When you get in your you know what I'm saying? When you get in your little slump, you know what I'm saying? What do you normally do to get out of it? Like to get your muse back, to get that you know, that feeling?
I do 2 things.
All right.
I try to get super high and fight through it. Like, bruh, I swear to God, I'd be like, yo you're too fucking good to be like, you got too much shit to talk about, so just start and see where it leads you. Like, instead of overthinking it and being like, I think once the artist, myself especially, if we talking about just me, if I even, like, let's say I don't know what to talk about a certain beat, I don't really call it writer's block. I just feel like it's like, all right, I want to go a different direction sometimes.
Okay.
So sometimes I think my issue is like which way to go, not necessarily what to write about. It was like, do I want to make this record for this type of situation? Do I want it to be this? Do I want it? And I don't even know if that's even a good thing or a bad thing. It's just part of the process that I struggle with, because it would be a lot easier if I knew exactly what I wanted to convey on every beat. I'll be able to like move faster, record faster, write faster. Yeah. So for me, I try to fight through that shit because I have like so many different components that's like, you know, if Boost not telling me, yo, you been writing, I got this person like, yo, why you in the studio? So it's like, I gotta like...
So you got that pressure.
Yeah, but it's good pressure because it's the pressure that I wanted, because it's always just been me. It's always me putting that pressure on myself. Like, bro, you gotta get in the studio, like telling myself I gotta write videos, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So now it's a little different because it ain't just me. It's me on top of outside people.
Yeah.
So I gotta kind of like I can't even think about having writer's block.
Procrastinate. No, I feel you. See, like a couple of things that have worked for me. Number one, Jewel, that my homeboy Joel, you know, from Joel Irandi, told me a long time ago, was like, when you go to the studio, play the beat, and then just you know, in Spanish they call tararear, which would be kind of like mumbling,
like
scatting through the
just feeling it, see what might come out,
and
like
then we'll record that.
Yeah.
And then once you do a couple of tracks of that, then you can listen back and be like, oh, I like this flow, and then just put words to it. So that's one. And then second one is one that I actually...
we giving people mad gems and jewels.
Yeah. This is it.
Like,
the second one was crazy because I forgot where I read this, but it's from Gucci Mane.
Oh,
And from Gucci Man, I think no, I don't know if it was Gucci Man, but I think it was a Zaytoven interview a long
okay.
time ago. And he used to go to the studio with Gucci Man. They'd be like, "Yo, how does Gucci Man come out with so many records?" You know, because he had like a huge run. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Look, when Gucci Man get in the studio and I play him a beat pack, he'll play the beat for less than a minute. And if he doesn't start flowing right away, he's like, 'Yo, give me another beat.' He doesn't stay stuck on just one beat and try to rap and formulate and think about it. He's like, look, if I'm not feeling it, if it doesn't come in that second, play me another beat. And they go through as many beats as possible until the one that he hits, he's like, oh, this is the one. So he doesn't waste any time.
He's not even trying to play with it.
He's
not like, oh, let me see if I think I might like.
He's not like,
don't hit me right away.
Exactly. Like he's not like, yo,
I don't instantly want to rap or do something. If I ain't saying, if it don't make my body jump, then I'm straight
at that moment.
Yep.
Because that other beat that he skipped might be another day. But for today, it's not like he's like, I don't like this beat. He's just like, it's not for right now. So let's say there's 30
That's
beats.
fire. Yeah. So he's not even Xing the beat out completely.
Nah.
He's just like, look,
it's just not today. It's not Tuesday. I'll do the, and then think about it. He'll record 2-3 songs on Tuesday. Then tomorrow, that same beat that he passed on, he's like, you know what I'm saying? Because it might, because beats bring emotions.
That's
so
correct.
You might be angry today, or you could be happy today. You know what I mean? You could have got paid today. You know what I mean? You could have got some bitches. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you might not be in that vibe. So if I play you some hardcore, like drill shit, you know what I mean? Just as an example, you might not be feeling that today. But I might play you some boom bap, you feel it. Or some reggaeton or something, but whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, you gave me some gems in there.
Yeah, bro. So I be doing the same shit too.
But you know what? I be feeling, I guess, I be having like too much compassion for production and producers. Cause it's like, to tell a motherfucker next.
But that's not that's not your fault. See, my job as a producer is to have 1,000 beats ready for you. So if I only bring 10, and today you just ain't feeling all 10, then I failed. Because just as I expect you to have 1,000 raps ready, you should expect me to have 1,000 beats ready.
Some real nigga shit.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's some real nigga.
If I have 5 beats, bro, then what the fuck were you doing the last of the week? Because you got niggas doing 10 beats a day.
And 10 beats a day.
You know what I'm saying? And bangers. And I'm talking about like some like, oh, this is missing. I'm talking about full blown, ready to go. That's my job as a producer. Right. So just as your job is to have 30,000 hooks and 1 million verses, intros, outros,
everything,
I gotta have the same shit with my beats. My beats already gotta come with the intro, chorus, pre-chorus.
You know
verses,
what it is? It's just
bridges.
I still come from an era, and I work with certain producers that like they don't make those like. It's like they talk a good game sometimes, but I'm like, y'all don't have enough to try to be like, oh, we're gonna do a Hit Boy and Nas run and have 4 albums with just.
But look, the game said when he went into the studio with Big Hit, and his son Hit Boy, they did a 10. I think it's a 10 or 12, whatever they call EP or album in one night. So that means Hit Boy. If they did 10, that game is like, look, this is for real. Like, we're gonna release this. They probably went through like 30 beats at least, easily,
even probably more,
or more. Cause so Hit Boy already had it in the stash.
All right, so how much of that do you believe?
No, I believe it for sure.
Like the whole day thing.
And he said
like 24 hours. You telling me these niggas
made 10 songs?
Yeah,
easy.
And
between 2 niggas?
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah,
easy.
So you believe that the beats came that same time, or was everything a little bit pre-prepared?
No, I'm sure. No, I'm sure all the beats were done already. Because there's no way he has time to let's make a fresh beat on the spot and then no. These beats were already made. They were already on the Pro Tools, and Home was like, "Let's go."
Any hooks was already pre-made.
I mean, I'm sure that look, if Big Hit and Hit Boy already were recording in the studio,
yeah, right,
they already had some ready games. I'm sure 5 songs already had. Yeah, I'm sure 5 songs already had the hook and the verse, and all they needed was just game to throw on, and then maybe 2 or 3 they made it from scratch. Yeah, let's keep it real.
Right. Yeah, because it's like 10
maybe
tracks,
let's say 5
brand new verses. Like,
well, I mean, maybe because think about it, Game might already have some shit in his iPhone that fit. Let's say 2 or 3 of those, and then another 3 is just like, yo, I just come out with a hot 16 right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And let's keep it real. After Game leaves the sesh, maybe there were some songs that needed some polishing, and Big Hit, finish him off. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like, you know what I mean? He went back and maybe he's like, yo, let me add a verse here, or let me change up my verse. But at least Game's part, it's already finito.
That's it.
That's a huge artist. They ain't no come back tomorrow.
Yeah, that's platinum.
Like, that's
a platinum artist right there.
Yo, and I heard Yo, this is crazy. Big shout out to Game, bro. This is crazy. He said, actually, Whack 100 said on the interview that Game gave Big Hit all of his publishing for that record. I mean, for the album. Like, he didn't want no publishing. He did it for free. No pub, no nothing. I mean, what big, Whack 100 is his manager. So I don't think he's capping on that one. You know what I'm saying? That's love, bro. That's love.
If it's true, that's love.
That's love.
If it's true, that's love.
But why wouldn't he? Think about it. Big Hit is a new artist.
Because niggas love to say shit that sound good.
No.
And it's Whack 100.
That's a fact. I mean, there's always a little sauce in the game.
Yeah, because think about it. I'm realistically good because I get it. Like, this the big OG. There's somebody you trying to, you probably admire and respect what Hit doing. Yeah. So you as the Game and his manager, y'all looking like, what can we do to be helping?
You just said it right now. That's his father. So that's a good chip in the game to have with Hit Boy. But look, man, you know what I'm saying? I did this for the strength. So later on, if I ever need a favor, not just for me, maybe an artist that I sign or somebody else, hey, mira papi. Yeah. Like, how much is a Hit Boy LP? Woo! So if you got 10 in the stash, you're like, nigga, you owe me, not literally, but let's say, nigga, you owe me 15 beats. Nigga, that's bueno. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like, think about it. That's like having Pharrell to owe you a favor. And he's like, yo, I got a beat in the video ready for you whenever you need it.
Hit Boy is definitely somebody I'm like, yeah, I'm good with doing the exchange of favors when it comes to the music. Because it's like, yeah, like, if ain't no money involved and I'm of assistance to your situation,
bro, that's lit. Because a lot of artists, I've been seeing this. A lot of artists, they're not paying for features.
But let me ask you,
it's like a swap.
Let me ask you, how realistic it is for artists that constantly like the Game and so many others that like understand how important publishing is to not ask for none. There's still the fact of like, you got to do business the right way for things to go accordingly. So,
I mean, but bro, okay. Yes, I agree. If you're an up-and-coming artist, like me and you couldn't afford to do something like that right now.
Correct.
I mean, it got to be on some love. Like, maybe between me and you or somebody that's like family.
But
that's
different. But that's the thing, right? Because I would still want to give you your publishing.
But let's say I'm just like, look, let's say whatever the situation is, you're like, look, bro, I'm kind of needing this right now. I'm like, look, bro, just eat. But if think about it, Game is I'm pretty sure he's economically good, right? Financially, he should be good. So for Big Hit to come up, just got out of jail recently, he's not doing financially well like that. He's like, look, bro, boom. It's like same thing like you hear like, oh, homeboy got out of jail, they slid him out $500,000. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit. It's like, I don't have a bag for you money-wise, but look,
I could do this.
I'm going to give you this pub. If eventually it makes $500,000, bro, I gave you the bag. It's still the same thing.
Let me ask you, is it not like already showing love me as the Game doing this shit?
Of course.
So it's like,
even if he did pub and not charging for the verses, that's still love. But that's extra love to be like, on top of that, look, you can just have it all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because you never know, bro. It might be he doesn't get millions of streams on Spotify and YouTube. Or maybe he does.
It's still Hit Boy beats.
It's still Hit Boy. It's still Game. It's still, you know what I'm saying? So that's love right there.
And Hit Boy was on a stupid run with
bro. Like, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another thing, bro. Like, I feel like when you're up and coming in the game, don't look to make no money. Don't.
That's like starting a business.
It is, bro. You all of these things are
3-4 years to make no bread.
Bro,
it's all red.
My biggest song last year was with an artist from Colombia. Yo, shout out Triple F.
What's his name?
Triple F.
I was like, yo, what name? Yeah, I was like,
shout out, bro. That's my boy, man. Yo, bro, homeboy off the strength. You know what I mean? He got way more numbers than me. Put me on one of his songs with his own producer, and boom, bro, that shit blew my shit up.
You know what's crazy? Shout out to Rex. My brother Rex did the same thing. He put me on his EP with this super dope producer from Italy.
Fire.
I'm on the project, and the numbers is going through the
roof.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying. The numbers help you. You don't have to do that shit.
I understand what the fuck you mean, because it's like, damn, bro, like, they really fuck with us.
He charge you with that? So think about it. Like, why he got to do that? You don't got to do that.
Not even a little bit.
So
Hey,
when it's your turn to do it, you got to, bro.
Yeah,
You ain't always got to be like, oh, what's the
fact.
splits?
Nope.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Where we going to sign? How much for the
bro.
video? Like, nah, bro. Like, look, we all trying to get it in right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? When we get to the numbers,
then we talk.
then it's business, bro. Like, you know what I mean? No. But when we on the
you know
come
what's
up,
crazy? Even Buddy. Because if the Spanish dude is anything like a Rex, they making a living off of this music.
Oh yeah, bro.
So like,
bro,
for them
homeboy just came up for like 9-city tour in Mexico. Like they doing numbers, bro.
Rex just came from the overseas. He was in Europe. He was in UK. And what's crazy is like I could understand because like they understand this business and this game the same way the boy game do. Like they see young brothers coming up that's actually putting in work or just had bad situations and they want to help. It don't got to be a young situation or old situation. They just see somebody that's real, they can recognize, and they want to do something to assist. It might not be financially, it might not be money directly, but it's opportunity. It's a situation. It's anything that comes with you understanding like, yo, they doing me a favor.
That's a fact, bro. Anything that has to do with money-wise or even better, bro, promotion. Put me on your story. Shout me out in one of your posts. And maybe not even your posts. That's a lot personal, but your stories. If you're on somebody else's platform, shout me out. You get invited to a podcast. Boom, hey, shout out my boy. Bro, it takes you 2 seconds, bro.
And you know it's damn.
You know what I'm saying? It takes you
two bag, bro. Yo, I got a podcast that I'm going to tomorrow, and I was definitely about to shout you out.
Bro, but that's
shout out the podcast.
Bro, I shouted you out on the joint. You know what I'm saying? On the hype. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, certified. So it is, bro. It's like, but look, everything that we do, you ain't gotta hate on your boy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. The day that you know what I'm saying, that I'm whipping you know what I'm saying, a bucket and you pulling up in foreigns, you know what I'm saying? Why would I be like, yo, you know what? Like, you know what I'm saying, things gotta change on the pot. Nah, bro. Because
and dudes be
I've always told you this, bro.
Weird, bro.
You gotta have people that are better than you in your circle at all times. If you're the best person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle.
They say that shit all the time. If you're the smartest man in the room,
you're in the wrong room.
Certified.
That's a fact. I always want to be the brokest, the dumbest, and the lamest dude in the crew, bro. So I can always get inspired.
And with you, cuz you be offering so much knowledge, information, and you so cultured and worldly, like. Any room that I'm in with you, I know I'm like, shit, I'm in the right room because my nigga in this room.
Yeah, for sure, but same thing with you, bro. I be learning a lot of shit too.
Like, for real though, like, bro, you be dropping gems, like, aside from the podcast. Like, that's why we did this. Because it's like, bro, people need to see this. It's like, bro, somebody genuinely fucking telling this, like, some ill shit as raw as possible, as honest, and with real, like, facts. Like, I ain't just saying this shit because it sound good. Like, go do your fact check, my nigga. You always hit me with the go do your fact check, nigga. Don't take my word for it.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, bro. Because you know what I mean. You know, when you speaking the truth, bro, you ain't gotta be afraid of getting exposed. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's a fact, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Do your Googles or ask your local, you know what I'm saying, reputable homie.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Reputable. That's the word of the day for you niggas. Reputable. Y'all need to know what that word means.
You know what I'm saying? It's a fact though.
So y'all can understand who to talk to and what reputable means. So it's not the stupid nigga on your block, bro. It's that.
Shout out to all the reputables throughout the whole world, man.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Because you know what? Those dudes make the
my brother women, like, Pete, shout out to you real quick. Boom, shout out. Showing love when we showing love. That's reputable for an example. Do your fucking homework if you don't know who that man is. Shout out to him, man.
But people like that and people like him, you know what I'm saying? And women also, because you can have big reputable women that got way more respect than men do. Yo, you know what I'm saying? It's just a fact.
Man, I got into a situation. We gonna.
Oh yeah.
I got into a situation in GA, bro, and Deborah, my homie. Shout out to you, Tony. Made a phone call. Deborah picked up right away. That shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's Miss Deborah.
Yeah.
And she ain't even know me and she was willing to help me.
Oh, nice.
That's why it's reputable is important.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Reputable comes in all shapes and sizes. It could be women. It could be a nigga that's younger than you. It could be a nigga way older than you, bro. It doesn't matter. Richer or poorer, it doesn't matter. Jewels have no price. You feel me? You can learn the biggest jewels in the world from a homeless nigga that used to be the man. Especially you're going to learn from people that take L's more than take wins. Because he who takes a lot of W's has less to share than the nigga that has a lot of L's in his system. You know what I'm saying? When you have a lot of L's in your system, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily a loser or you just can't get it right. It just means that life has given you more challenges. Life has given you way more obstacles. Yo, not, you know, in Spanish there's a saying that says, algunos nacen estrella y otros nacen estrellados,
All right.
which means some people are born stars and some people are falling stars. It's just the name of the game, bro. Like, think about it. How many niggas did you know that lost their life in the hood at 13, 14, 15? I remember
Rest in peace,
some
Lil
of my
Greg.
homeboys, bro, like, they lost their life before they even lost their virginity. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact, bro. Like, they never made it. Like, they learned how to probably ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? They did the first move. I know a lot of dudes that wanted to get in the street, got out on the street, and the first mission, boom, they got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And look at me, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here all the way up in my motherfucking age, and then these dudes never made it to have to do anything. You know, like now, think about it when you're like, think about it. Like sometimes I think about Pac died when he was what, 26, 27?
Not even. He was like 23, 24.
No, he wasn't
bro.
20, but he was a little old. Let's say 25 or 26, I think is when he died.
All right.
Look at all that he accomplished by the time he was 26, bro.
But like,
When I was 26, bro, I was a straight loser. Like, I was not thinking about none of that shit. And this dude had already became a living legend that to this day, you know, think about it. By now, he would have been almost in his 50s. You know what I'm saying? And
man,
look at all that he accomplished. So think about it. Just because you see a dude on the block, think about it, bro. A lot of people go through a lot of wild shit, man. You know, some dudes, like, you know, they go through a lot of wild shit. Like, they got foster care system. You know what I mean? They were abused as children. They just didn't get it right, bro, from the beginning. And it was the situation that they were brought around. So for those people to climb to even the point of being homeless is a battle. Like, they could have, you know what I'm saying, X'd themselves out the game or ended up life in prison or whatever.
that's
And
some
they're
real
still
shit.
alive to tell a story. And I think whatever the higher power you believe in, bro, it throws you those type of people so you can learn something. Sometimes, bro, like when I'm bored, or usually like the day after Christmas or New Year's Day, I always take all the clothes that I didn't wear through the year and I go out to like Wynwood or Overtown, you know what I'm saying, to give it to the homeless, bro. And I've learned, bro, I've had conversations with the wildest people ever. I remember, bro, matter of fact, let me tell you the story. A couple years ago, like I think about a year ago, I met this dude from Brooklyn riding a bike in Wynwood, I'm sorry. And I had like a bag of clothes. I think I had some shirts and some jeans. And I was like, yo, man, fam, boom, here you go. And he was like, look, man, I appreciate it. I just got out of jail. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, shit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've been to Brooklyn or whatever. We started, you know, talking some Brooklyn shit. And then he was like, look, man, I haven't eaten in a little while. I got a couple dollars. Boom, I gave him like, I don't know, like $5, $6 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I chopped it up with him for like an hour, bro, with this dude,
Damn.
just telling me all kinds of wild stories from New York, how he ended up in Florida, whatever. Boom. Peep this. This was like about a year and change ago. The other day, I'm going to my homeboys, his girl had a birthday party in Wynwood, and I go over there. I see the same dude on the bike, pulls up. He didn't even remember me. He's like, hey, man, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, look, I'm sorry, man, to bother you. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you got $1. He had a cut in his hand. He's like, look, man, I'm trying to get some hydrogen peroxide. And I knew he wasn't bullshit because, yo, niggas will throw you that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo.
Like, they're always like, yo, I'm hungry or whatever. He was like, look, yo, homeboy had a crazy cut, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, for sure, bro. I gave him, like, whatever change I had. And I knew it was due, but I didn't even bring it up. And he was like, man, I really appreciate you, King. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stay up. And he just rolled out. And I'm like, yo, that's dude that I met a year ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? Through that shit.
That is fucking nuts.
Yo, a year and change ago, I met another dude that's half Dominican, half Puerto Rican dude.
Yeah.
You know, on 2nd Avenue where they have that pink building where they throw parties at the top?
Yeah.
At that, like, the almost towards 20th before Overtown.
I got you.
So this dude had like a little fire going, bro. It was cold as fuck. It was like, I think it was like either a year or 2 years ago. And I seen a little fire there, bro. Like, it looked like a movie and shit. So I pull up. I'm like, yo, bro, you good? Like, you know, he's like, nah, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm cold as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here trying to do it. Young dude, too, bro. He was like maybe 24, 25. Yo, bro, same thing, bro. I gave him some clothes. You know what I'm saying? I chopped it up. You know, he told me his story. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for some reason, bro, these people are brought into my life, even if it's just momentarily. But you learn something.
And look,
and even if it's not learning something, you get inspired.
Yeah, I was just about to say, bro, like,
it is.
I think today, in this situation, like, we're going to end that shit strong because that's what this podcast is about today, paying it back forward.
Paying it back forward.
You be
That's
so
good.
blessed with so many things, like you got to kind of give it back, and if it's not directly to somebody that gave it to you, just make sure that you're doing that to somebody else, because that person, like we talking about, you didn't have to do that. You feel like, period. You got your own shit to worry about. You got bills. You got this. You got that. You got that. You got your own life. Like, you stopping what you're doing to give back to somebody, to give back to the people. So that's what this about. Like, man, make sure that y'all do what y'all supposed to, but always make sure, like, you block blessings when you don't give them.
Yeah, hey, that's a jewel right there.
Feel
You
me?
block
So,
blessings when you don't give them. Yo, put that in your
episode
brain.
Big 8, bro.
Yo,
Episode 8,
episode 8, you
finally
know what
and
I'm saying?
forever, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Short and sweet, yo. Thank you for everybody. Like, share, subscribe.
Certified.
You know what I'm saying? We love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Finally and forever.
Yeah.